What exactly is mediation? Let me start off with what mediation is not. Mediation and arbitration are completely different. Arbitration is an adjudicative process. In other words, you're handing over the control. You and the person that you have the dispute with are relinquishing the ability to customize an agreement that works for both of you. So a third party, an arbitrator, would refer to rules and laws and whatever and make a ruling, which is final and binding. So the difference with mediation is that you control the process. There is no agreement unless you and your counterpart agrees to that. Mediation is often referred to as assisted negotiation, which it really is. But this has nothing to do with the necessity to assist experienced negotiators. Negotiating with somebody represents what you can see, what you can hear, and what you can feel of each other. You don't get more than your counterpart wants to give you. Now, if you use the analogy of an iceberg, you're seeing what is above the water. What the underlying interests are is below the water. Understandably, nobody wants to volunteer information that can be valuable. Nobody wants to put forth their weaknesses if they're heading for a possible court case. Nobody wants to talk about their underlying interests because a lot of the time people don't think it has anything to do with a dispute, which it may not, but it may very well be a key to unlocking or a key to making a mini trade or trades. There are things that we don't realize that somebody else may want, and vice versa. That's the job of the mediator. The mediator will explore what is underneath the water at the bottom of the iceberg. Can't explore it without being told that. When the mediator is told that, he's told that in private and confidential session. So nothing gets heard by your counterpart. So for the mediator to access below the water, which is what the mediator's job is, the mediator has to receive the information. That information has to be received in a way that is safe, confidential, and not accessible to the other side if it's going to be completely laid out on the table. The mediator will use that information to look for opportunities to bring about a meeting of the minds. And those opportunities cannot be accessed by two people negotiating on their own. So ignoring access to that underlying information is a surefire way to leave value on the table.